Vietnam's economic journey since 1986 has been shaped by various sources of financial support, including Official Development Assistance or ODA. In this video, we'll explore how both bilateral and multilateral ODA have influenced Vietnam's economic growth over the past 37 years. Using annual secondary data from 1986 to 2022, researchers have analyzed the short-term and long-term impacts of these funds. Study also considers other important factors like foreign direct investment, FDI, and gross savings as a percentage of GDP. By understanding these relationships, we can see how international cooperation and financial flows have contributed to Vietnam's development, and what lessons can be drawn for the future. To uncover the effects of ODA on Vietnam's economy, the study used advanced quantitative methods. The ARDL-bounds testing approach allowed researchers to examine both short-term and long-term relationships between economic growth, bilateral and multilateral ODA inflows, FDI, and gross savings. Ensured the reliability of their findings by applying tests like the ADF unit root test for data stability and the error correction model ECM to see how quickly the economy returns to equilibrium after a shock. Additional tests such as Bruce-Godfrey and CUSUM check the model's credibility and stability. This rigorous approach ensures that the results are robust and meaningful for policymakers and stakeholders. Study's results reveal some surprising insights. In the short term, bilateral ODA has a significant positive effect on Vietnam's economic growth, while multilateral ODA actually shows a significant negative impact. However, when looking at the long term, neither type of ODA has a statistically significant effect on growth. Interestingly, FDI stands out as a consistent driver, positively influencing growth in both the short and long term. The ECM results show that about 86.53% of deviations from long-term equilibrium are corrected within the following year, highlighting the economy's resilience. These findings suggest that while ODA can provide a short-term boost, sustainable growth relies more on other factors. Based on these findings, several recommendations emerge for Vietnam's policymakers. First, strengthening partnerships with bilateral ODA donors and designing projects that match national needs can maximize benefits. For multilateral ODA, simplifying approval processes and reducing bureaucracy are key. Since ODA does not significantly impact long-term growth, Vietnam should gradually reduce its reliance on external aid and focus on investing in human capital, innovation, and technology. Improving governance and institutional capacity will also enhance the effectiveness of ODA management. By following these strategies, Vietnam can ensure more sustainable and resilient economic development in the years ahead.